Hi, it's Katy-K, and I'm here today to give guidance. And it is Saturday, March the 16th, 2024 in Harvey Bay. And I'm here with the Modern Oracle deck and the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck. And I will be using those to give guidance today. If you're here, come and say hello. But if you want guidance today, please leave your question or ask for a card so that I know that you're following me, that you're there, and I can help as many of you as I can. I will definitely do the first people that come through. If you're watching this and it's not Saturday, March the 16th in Australia, it means that this is finished. And often people will get annoyed with me because I'm not answering them or coming to them when they're responding like in 2 days' time. So it's only on for this hour, and I'm going to reach as many of you can. Hello, Dale. It's good to see you there. Hello, Susan. And I'm going to answer your questions. Before we do anything, we'll have a little chat while we wait for some people to come there. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Kathy from the UK. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you all. So today, have just finished a whole day of back-to-back readings. So I started fairly early, and it's just on the hour. Every hour there's been another reading, and I've connected because I'm so the waiting list has gotten so long, and I'm so booked into the future that I want to I was well enough after my trip overseas, and so I said if I was well enough I would open up a day. So we opened up a day, and within 10 minutes it booked out. So I'm hoping as things progress, and if I'm well enough and my family are, that I'll open more days. But I am going travelling, and I'm looking forward to going travelling. Yes, I just got back. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I am unimpressed with American Airlines at the moment. I had the longest trip back from Vegas. They kept delaying my flight until they finally cancelled the 7 o'clock flight at 10:30 at night after just keeping on delaying it. And then they said, here's a card, click on the QR code and arrange your connection for tomorrow. And that meant that we missed our connection back to Australia, missed our flights, everything. When you click on the QR code, they say there's a 3 to 5 hour wait. So we finally got put in a hotel at 1:30 in the morning, and then had to be back at the airport at 7, and then we had to spend a day at LA waiting to catch the flight to Sydney. So it was just all long, drawn out, and quite unpleasant. So much so that, it made me think twice about going with American Airlines because they just didn't want to be helpful. They have this thing where you now have to wait for a computer to contact you. Well, the computer wanted to send me like 7 days later, not the next day. And there was no talk about what I was going to do in those 7 days. But anyway, life's an adventure. And as you would have read in my email today when I was complaining about it, there's always someone worse off, but we're still able to feel the emotions about what we're going through. And no matter how much there is someone worse off, you're still going through something, and you're still entitled to have feelings about the situation. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Vita. Hello, Brendan, Tamara, James, and Mandy. It's good to see you all. What's James say? Blonde hair lady on your left-hand side wearing farming horse kind of clothes. I couldn't tell you who that is, James. Sorry. Hello, Emma. And yeah, Kathy, I was feeling poor thing at the time, especially after my hubby ended up with a blood clot, DVT. So, getting old and not made for this long haul traveling that takes many, many days. And but still, I love going places. And it's funny when you're traveling with a psychic, you can know things are going to go wrong, but you can't change them. And I always look forward to, when I go to Vegas, going to the Bellagio and seeing the gardens. And I said to my good friend Ellie the day before we were meant to transfer to the Bellagio, gosh, I'm looking forward to seeing the gardens. Wouldn't it be awful if they were under maintenance? I mean, they've got to do maintenance at some stage. And I'm thinking, maybe they just do it overnight. And I thought, no, those gardens are such a big job. Anyway, we go to check into the Bellagio and look over where the gardens are supposed to be, and there were cranes. So she said, oh, gosh, it looks like you predicted it. And I said, yeah, it does look like I did. And I've never encountered that before, but I've never ever had the thought, I wonder what happens when they change the gardens. Maybe they slip this bit out and put another bit in, you know, do it all discreetly. But no, it takes a whole week, if you didn't know that. Also went to see the Sphere. It's my favorite attraction at Vegas now. It's just amazing, totally amazing. But anyway, Marianne says, I'm looking well. Thank you, Marianne. That's always good to hear. Hiya, Katie. They say hiya in when I go over to Britain. So it's quite, when you wrote that, I thought, oh, there's a little bit of England there. But hello, Sharon. You said no sound today. I hope everyone else can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Wendy says, hi, gorgeous Mimi. How are you going? It's lovely to see you home safe and sound from Las Vegas after all your delays. Maybe next time, Katie, hitch a ride with Taylor Swift on her jet. Well, she was responsible for me being 10 hours delayed in Sydney by American Airlines on the way over as well, because apparently they needed the pilots. Anyway, I'm expecting visitors, so may I miss some of this. That's okay. Are you starting to lose your voice? All day I've been talking. So, but obviously you can hear me because Jael says she's jealous. Wish I was there for the footy. I love the footy, and I don't even follow the footy. When the boys' trip that my husband was on was turned into a couples trip, I said, but I don't even follow the footy. He said, you'll love it, and I did. It was really good. And Sally can hear me. That is great. I'm glad you can hear me. You all can hear me, so that is wonderful. I want to start today talking about transmitter crystals and the importance of them. And in my course, Empowering Crystals for Psychics, where I did a online course, it's just a mini one. And the reason I did it was there are certain crystals that can amplify your gifts. And the first crystal I tell every psychic to get is a channeling crystal. And the reason I tell them to get it is a channeling crystal opens up the energy for you to channel better, but it amplifies everything. So it's even stronger. And channeling crystals, they're crystals that have one 7-sided face on them and a triangle directly behind that face. So that's how you can tell what a channeling crystal is. And I've got lots of channeling crystals here. This one here is a channeling crystal. It's got a 7-sided face, and then you'll see the triangle at the back. But I didn't have a transmitter crystal. And I said in the course when I was recording it, I haven't got a transmitter crystal that I can show you. So Bree, my PA, kept reminding me, you've got to get a transmitter crystal. And then, you know, March is crystal month. You can then talk about transmitter crystals. So I'm finally got to Sydney. Instead of having 2 days there, I had 1 day and got there in the afternoon, raced straight over to the Sydney MBS and went looking for a transmitter crystal. And I found one. It cost me $45, which isn't too bad for a crystal. But then when I knew I had a transmitter crystal, I just didn't know where it was. And when I got home, I found them. So I've got quite a few transmitter crystals, it turns out. But transmitter crystals, the channeling crystal has one 7-sided face. A transmitter crystal has 2 7-sided faces and a triangle. So this one here, there's a 7-sided face there and another one there, and then that's the triangle behind it. So, but here's my transmitter crystal and the lovely lady on the stand. I'd been to many stands looking and I wasn't finding one, and then she found one. And normally, you know, if you're asking for these sort of things, they'll come at a cost. But there's actually 2 transmitter crystals on here. It's a twin crystal too. There's 2 together. So I thought that was pretty good. And it's just got this amazing energy and it really feels really good. Now, if you've got 3 7-sided faces and 3 triangles, that is called a Tao crystal or a trans channeler. And they're really good to get and really hard to get. Because obviously you've got the power of 3 there. and you've got the channeler as well. But anyway, I thought I'd teach you a little bit about the crystals, and of course you can find out the why the shape of the crystal and the particular crystal, why it's so important when you check out that online course that I have. And I've also put a discount code in the start as well that you can access, so you can get that course cheaper if you want it. But also powerful crystal formations for psychics. My helper Sian has put that up in the comments too, so you'll be able to get it there. And yes, I am well, and I'm looking forward to going to see my granddaughter and have some Mimi and Sophia time. It's her birthday this week, and she is going to be turning 1. How quickly the time went. It just flew by, and I can't believe how quick it's gone. But she is just ultra cute, like all babies, I suppose. And being a grandmother, I just love it. But anyway, I'm going to get started doing some readings with you now that I've taught you something. The other thing is transmitters work like channelers, but you've got double the power, and they help you access higher wisdom. So either you're going to access your higher self or your spirit guides or your spirit team, even your angels. And so that's why, having the transmitter, which is the 2 7 sides, is more powerful than just the channeling crystal. But I always travel to expos and I have a transmitter and a channeling crystal with me, or a dowel, which is the trans channeler. I always have one of those with me. And I always take a heart, and I have a rose quartz heart, and I have that on my table because that helps heal the people that come to me, because everyone comes for a reading in some way needs healing. And I have one of those on my office desk, and I have one at my home desk as well. So let's get started with some readings. And I've got my good friend Sian helping me today, and she's going to message me, everyone. But I'm going to go back to the beginning of the list, and I'm going to see who came through first, and I'm going to read for them. And the first person to come through today was Vicky, and I'm going to do the first 3 that I see, and then I'm going to leave it all up to Sian to bring them through to me, and so I don't have to focus on that. So Vicky, I'm going to, you said hi Katie, and I'm saying hi Vicky, and I'm going to get a card from the Modern Oracle Essential Oil and find out what your goals for this month are, or what you can achieve, your message. And I got ginger. So ginger essential oil would be good for you. But this month, no, you can go do this, go for it, and be more, and move forward with your plans. You have everything going for you and will achieve great results with little effort. Your affirmation is, I can do anything. I am strong. I'm invincible. I am successful. And it's about being empowered, persuasive, and being purposeful. So going after what you want would be really good, Vicky. And the next person I've got a message for is Dale Tennis. Thank you for joining us today. Dale, this is for Dale. Let's pull a card for you. And Halicrissim is the card, and it's about healing and perseverance and releasing the past. So it's saying, let go of all sadness from the past, allow your heart, mind, and body to heal. Your affirmation is, I look for happiness in my life and I stay positive. Number 22, which is a 4, which is all about stability. Now we go to Susan Oliver. Hi, Susan. You've got a question. Lovely to see you. Please can I ask, will be healthy enough to visit Prague in June? Susan Oliver, what do we need to know for a high school about her visit to Prague in June? You'll be happy with the card that I get for you. The first card was yes. The second card is take charge. So look after yourself. Don't go and put yourself in a sick ward or amongst a bunch of people with COVID or anything like that. take control of the situation so you can. And it says there it's a fresh start for you. It's going to be like new beginnings for you in Prague. And I hope you have a wonderful time in June in Prague. Lorraine Watson. Hello, Katie. May I have 3 months guidance, please? And thank you. Well, I'll pull 3 cards. This is for Lorraine Watson. What does she need to know for the next 3 months? And being we're in the middle of March, so I'm going to go for April 1st. It's saying let go of all worry and stress. Stop worrying about things. There will be things to worry about, but how you deal with them is how you're going to come through them. So try not to let everything get on top of you. And in May, you may still feel like you're out of your comfort zone, and it's about taking a leap of faith and taking a chance. Something will pop up, and it's up to you how you deal with that. And then come July, there's frustration there. Things are starting to get on top of you. Let's look at what we've got to do about that. And it's just you're confused about not knowing which way you want to go. Everything's coming up and you'll be going, I've got to go this way or that way. Which will I do? And it says staying put would be to your advantage with that decision. Right. So now I go to Kathy Graham and have a look at that. And I'm also going to check out what Sian has for me as well. So Kathy, I'm going to get a card of guidance for you. What do you need to focus on in March and April, the next month? It's about being resilient and watch out for conflict and strife. Someone is pushing your buttons and it could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment will be needed. And it says, I handle all situations with grace and ease. I have peace in my life is your affirmation. Essential oil, copaiba, would be good for you. It's about being emotionally strong, focusing on friendships and staying resilient for you, Kathy. Right, now what has Sian got to tell me? She says, Brendan Evergreen. Hello, Katie. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Can you please give some guidance for my mum? I certainly will. This is for Brendan's mum and the guidance that she needs for the next 4 weeks. For your mum, it's important that she lets go of all sadness from the past and allow her heart, mind and body to heal, to stop thinking about anyone that's done her wrong or anything that's happened in the past that she's been unhappy about. She needs to heal now, and she's got to persevere and just release the past. And her affirmation is, I look for the happiness in my life and I stay positive. We had that one come up before. Tamara Jane. Hello, Catherine, Katy-K. I'm about to make a big purchase. Guidance on this decision, please. Well, without knowing what it is, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Tamara Jane, and look at one's come in. It's just jumper about a big purchase and on this decision. Okay, well, it's time for a change, and this is certainly going to bring about change. You need to have confidence in your decision and what you want to do, but you need to also check it out very thoroughly, because whilst it might look good, something will be holding you back. But I do feel that this is, you will have support, and this decision will help bring some more comfort and stability to you. With more information, I could have gone in deeper, but again, I don't like to give too much information away when it's open to the whole world to see about what you're wanting to know about. But anyway, I do feel there wasn't any negative cards there except checking it right out before you go into it, okay? Nathan. Will anything positive come out of my presentation on Tuesday? Thank you. Let's have a look. This is for Nathan. Will anything positive come out of his presentation on Tuesday? Let's go. guess you're going to be sorry to ask. But anyway, it says that there's a bit of a conflict or a battle around it, and it's about taking control, staying in control the whole time, especially with your presentation, making sure that all the equipment's working, everything that you're doing is right, and it will bring about change. And it's got here, but it's not going to be that easy. So find a way to be more prepared. And so it is easy, because we got no, and then we got yes when I pulled more cards out. It says that there's still loose ends to be tied up in regards to it. So make sure you've dotted all the I's, crossed all the T's. And it also says that here we've got watch who you trust with if you've got someone helping you. And yes, there will be something positive, but you're going to have to work for it, it looks like. So I hope that helps. You just got to be motivated, get moving, get it all, look for where the pitfalls can be and overcome them in some way. So I hope that helps, Nathan. And now I'm just writing Tamara down that we did her so that I don't do things twice. And got you all in. So now I've got Emma Scossiceless. Hi, Katie. I was wondering what you might be able to tell me about whether there is a new job coming up for me anytime soon. Thank you kindly. This is for Emma. What do I need to know for Emma about a new job coming up soon for a high school? I'm pulling 3 cards for you. It says that you have had to release a lot of things and let go of a lot, and you're now free to move on. But it's up to you. There will be a contract or a commitment coming your way, and it's going to bring change, which can be transforming. It's all looking positive. Go after what you want. Let people know how good you are, and go and get what you want, Emma. We've got M. Rose Cox. Hello, Margaret. How are you? It's good to see you. Could I have a mini reading, please? I'm going to get a card for you. What do you need to know for your high school for the next month? And I got time. Time essential oil will be helpful. And it says, just disregard anyone or anything trying to disrupt your peace. Forgive those who've done you wrong, and then you will have peace in your heart. Your affirmation to say is, I forgive those that have disappointed me and I move on peacefully in my life. And it's about you being understanding over the next month, tolerant as usual, and just forgiving those that have upset you. But it doesn't mean to say you need to make the mistake twice. Forgive them, but don't forget the lessons that we learn along the way. I hope that helps, Margaret. Then we've got Sharon. Sharon Pedersen. Hi, Katie. Can you hear me? Would love a reading from you. I'm going to get a card for you, Sharon. I'm pulling one out now. And the card I got was Clary Sage. And it's about clarity, imaginative, intuitive. But it says you have strong intuition, trust in what you receive and believe in your amazing gifts. Be open to new ideas. This is the card of the psychic, Sharon. And it says that, you know, you have to trust what your intuition's telling you and know that you are gifted and can connect. Your affirmation, I have powerful and amazing gifts and I trust in my abilities. I am supported. So that's lovely to know. And that's good. Now I'm just going back to here and I can see what's happening is people are saying hello, and that's lovely. And then Sian's picking up anyone that has a message or a question. And she's then putting them in the messages for me, and they're the ones I'm going to. I've done those ones there. And now I'm going to have a look at what else that Sian's got there. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Sometimes you know when you're in the right place and you're meant to be there, because you will never guess what happened. When we had our 10-hour delay to get to Los Angeles, and when we arrived on the way over to Vegas, we were in the lounge and this man started talking to me, and I talk to anyone, my husband says. And so I was talking to him and he told me, you know, what he did and that he was into helicopters and all the rest of it. Long story short, this gentleman knew all the people that we knew. And here we are in Los Angeles, but he is based in Portugal, not even in Australia. And we knew all these people and we sat talking, and it was like we were catching up with old friends. Then when we got to the football, there was only 11 people who we only knew 2 of them that we went with, and we didn't know the rest of them. But one of them used to work with my husband in the same career and knew all the same people, and it was 2 friends catching up. And neither of them knew they were going to be, that each other was going to be there. So they're little synchronicities. How big is the world? And then how small does it become when those things happen? So we knew we were in the right place, had to be there. And I always say delays happen for a reason. And if you've read my second book, you'll see that generally delays are about possibly there's, like, I'm always asking for intuitive upgrades, for my powers to be, you know, even stronger so I can help more people. And generally when you get kept in one spot against your will with no choices, it's because there's some sort of upgrade happening. And at that time I could feel that too. Didn't make it me any happier when I had reasons to want to get back home. But anyway, so Vita Marie, can you see how long I'll be at my current address and where we may be heading after we sell? Thank you for your insights and time, much appreciated. Vita, I'm going to find out what's going on with you. There's more than one question there and it's quite involved, but I'm going to see, I'm going to ask the question, will you sell your current address soon? Okay, it says you're going to have to be quite creative, but there will be a sale and you have got something on offer. Think outside the box in selling it. There's the success and the moving forward. See, we got moving forward there. But where you're going to go is going to be up to you, because it says almost as if there's some challenge in finding where you want to go, but you will be free of your property to be able to move. Okay, I hope that helps. What else do I need to know? There's no rush, but you know, this could take a little time, but I do feel that you will sell and move. Now, Lynn Weston. Hi, Lynn. I remember seeing you at Bunnings not so long ago when I was setting up my veggie garden. Lynn, anything for you? Message for you for the next month, Lynn. Magnolia. It's about encouraging, happiness, and exciting. And it says, happy times ahead, and there could be cause for celebration. Find the joy in your heart and choose to be happy. Your affirmation is, I will find happiness and joy in my life. And it's all about, now there are happier times coming. Celebrate them. When you celebrate them, you put that energy out, and the universe wants to give you more of that energy. So it's a good thing to do. Now I'm going to get one for Kathy Graham. No, I've got Kathy Graham. I'm going to get one for Steve Smith. Hello, Steve. There's no questions, so I'll just go in and get you a card, Steve. I'm going to go to Essential Oil. Steve Smith, what do I need to know for him? Spearmint. Articulate, confident, courage. And the message is, you need to be in control of the situation, take charge, confront your fears, don't let anything get in your way. And your affirmation is, I move forward with confidence and I achieve my goals. There you go, Steve. That's a good message. Now I'm going back to the comments just to have a little look. Dale says her team, the Roosters, were there. They were, and it was quite funny because there was a blow-up chicken there as well, in the crowd, talking to people and getting his photo taken with everyone and saying things that were a little bit inappropriate as well, but it was funny. And then what have we got here? Where are we? Rita, I've done. And Nicole. Let's get you, Nicole. Schlegel Art. Okay, Nicole, I'm going to ask for a message for you for the month. Let's see what's going on for you. It says, don't let anyone push your buttons. Take a deep breath and release all tension and frustration. Take another look. It's not a good time to lose your cool. Your affirmation is, I look for happiness in every situation and remain calm. It's about self-control, objectivity, and respectful, and people respecting you and you putting in boundaries and just not let anyone get you to do something you're not quite confident or happy doing. Okay. Cassie says, I have my rose quartz heart with me now. That's lovely, Cassie. Now I'm going back to Sian to see what she's got for me. Kelly Dare. I'd love a reading if you were drawn. Yes. Okay, Kelly, message for you from the Essential Oil deck. And we got Peppermint. And it says, this is a good time to set your goals for the future and make them happen. Make a wish for what you want. And your affirmation is, I manifest all my desires and goals with grace and ease. So it's about saying, what do I want to do and achieve in the next few months? And it's about being optimistic about it. And there is going to be some relief coming about something you've been concerned about that's coming. You get that feeling. But just make your goals happen, accept them and go with it. Now, Marianne Marzan. Getting a card for you. This is for Marianne. Getting a card for you. And I got Rosemary. Marianne, this is a good time for learning and taking on additional studies. Enjoy a good book or learn a new skill, a time of transition. Your affirmation is, I am intelligent and enjoy learning new things. It's about finding mental clarity this month for you and just knowing that you've got all the information you need to make the decision that's coming up and that you are drawing on your experience as well. Remember, lessons learned are lessons remembered. Now, Lynn Weston, I think I did you, honey. Yep, I've done you. And now I've got Katie Britton. Let's see what we got for you, Katie. This is for Katie Britton. And Katie, I got Clove. It's about being independent, strength, and courageous. This is a time to stand up for what you believe in, be firm, take control, and make it happen. Don't stand back and wait. You've got this. And the affirmation is, I stand up for what I believe in, and I'm growing stronger every day. So that's a really good message for you. Draw on your strength, remain independent and courageous. Now, going back here, and I have got Tiffany Duffy. You're currently struck down with influenza A. I'm so sorry to hear that. I do hope you get better soon, and I'm going to pull a card for you. This is for Tiffany. Lang Lang. Inner child, playful, accepting. Take time to have some fun and be childlike as soon as you get better. Have fun, or maybe you should be having some fun and doing some childlike activities while you are laid low. Get in touch with your inner child. Your affirmation, I take time to have fun and get in touch with my inner child. There you go. And 53 is the 8, the power number. Here we go down here. Amit, hello, Catherine, Katy-K. Energy levels look great. Thank you. I have a question. How much effect do the crystal colors have on our abilities? And does having a favorite crystal color mean I should really have it on me or near me? Thanks. You don't have to have your favorite crystal color with you, although I do like to do that. The thing with color is colors have meanings. And then the meanings of the crystals come from the colours, the meanings of the colours. And so once you learn about colour and then you learn about crystals, you'll see that that does. So when we talk about manifestation and wealth, we always go to citrine or yellow crystals. And when we talk about our intuition, we always go to the crown chakra colour, the purple, like your amethyst. And when it comes to healing with the heart, we go to rose quartz, because rose quartz is the colour of the heart chakra, but it's also green with a pink centre, they say. So pink and green are to do with the heart, but rose quartz is about the heart too. So the crystal colours are important, and if you do have a favourite crystal colour, you can have it near you, because colour heals. And when I studied colour at the Upper Finlay College in England, they taught me things like, in the olden days, they would go for drives to the country, because in the city it was all grey, but when you got out into the country there was green, and green is a healing colour, you know, the heart chakra, and they would breathe in the green rays and that would heal them. So it's about breathing in the colour rays. And I know when I walk and I try to breathe in the ocean, and I breathe in the nature, the colour green from nature, and I find it all very healing. What else did you ask? It's always good to have a favourite crystal. Like I have this crystal, I can't remember buying it, with the K on it, and it's got the K on, and I've always got it near me. I feel like it's my own crystal. It's not a channeling crystal though. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 6 sides on one face and a triangle on the other, and then there's another one that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides on Isis, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a different crystal, and it's smoky quartz, which is very powerful, and I love it. And I always have clear quartz around the computer, because computers actually have quartz in them, but it is good for collecting the negative rays and things that, you know, it's a good protection crystal to have around you. So yeah, there's a lot in crystal and there's a lot in colour, and I find wearing different colours helps as well. When I saw the astrologist over in Bulgaria, I didn't see them in person, we did it via Zoom. They told me that, you know, Mercury is my nemesis because of where it falls on my chart and where I was born and all the rest of it, and that when Mercury's in retrograde, I should always be wearing peridot or emeralds. So I try to, like, for those whole nearly 3 months, you'll find I've got peridot earrings on, or a peridot bracelet or something green to help neutralize all the negative effects that come out of Mercury in retrograde. Don't get me wrong, a lot of good things come out of Mercury in retrograde too. But so you're onto something there, Amit, and definitely it was a wonderful question to ask, because they do have effect on our abilities, the color and the shape of the crystal. So it's thank you for asking that, and I'm going to get a card for you, a message for Amit. And I got grapefruit. It's about detox, nourishment, body acceptance. Focus on eating a more balanced and nutritional diet. Look for foods that nourish and nurture your body for optimum health. Your affirmation: I only eat foods that nourish and nurture my body and improve my health. So with you, it's focusing on your diet, because what we eat affects our energy as well, as you know. I'm sure you know more about that than I even do, but that's your message, Ahmed. Hope that helps. Now I've got, who have I got next? James Ellis. Let me see, James. And thank you for joining me from the UK, James. That's lovely. Let's get a message for you. This is for James. I'm not seeing anyone ask questions, so if Sian's just put your name, I'm just drawing you guidance. And your guidance, James, is cardamom And it says, don't let anyone push your buttons. Take a deep breath, release all tension and frustration. Take another look. It's not a good time to lose your cool. It's about being in self-control, being objective, and others respecting your boundaries. Your affirmation, I look for happiness in every situation and remain calm. So James, with you also, you can go quite deep when you do connect. So making sure that you stay grounded in a lot of situations is good as well. Now, let me see, who else have I got? I've done Kerry White. I haven't got you down. So let's do you, Kerry. Essential oil, Kerry White. And here we are. Myrrh, trusted, nurtured, safe. Go where you feel safe and secure. Now is not a time to be taking risks. Do what you know and feel comfortable doing. Your affirmation, I am always safe and secure. I am loved. There you go. Now, my next one is... Now, Kerry White, I just did you, and I'm just seeing a question now that might probably come after. Will I find permanent accommodation soon? Grateful for your guidance. I'm just going to go to that, Kerry. Sorry I missed it. Here we go. Kerry White, will she find permanent accommodation soon? What does she need to know for higher scored? Oh, look, I got taking time. It's just going to take time. It's urgent. You need to jump on it as soon as possible. But then I've got will take time. It's not something that you can rush because you're out of your comfort zone. You want somewhere where you're going to find something. And yeah, you will find it, but it's going to take a little bit more time than you expect. But this alarm clock says, like an alarm clock, you've got to stop it from ringing. You've got to get out there and jump on everything you can to get it, and then you will find something. I do feel that it won't be as soon as you like, but it will be coming along. So the more you get onto it, the better it's going to be for you. Okay, I hope that helps. And I'm sorry that you're looking. Emma says, thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate your time. Your cards are amazing. I use them regularly when I read for others, but I prefer not to read for myself. Many thanks again. Emma, I totally get it. It's hard to be objective when you are reading for yourself. And that makes it difficult because we can read things how we want to perceive them. And so that's why I invented the cards. Why I created them. I wanted to be able to read to myself objectively. And the only way I could do that was with the cards, because they weren't just going to tell me what I wanted to know. They're going to tell me what I had to know, needed to know. Right, so where am I up to now? Have I done? Are we there yet? Kerry White. I have to keep a list because I forget who I've done. Tiffany Duffy. Yes, I've done Tiffany, and I'm up to Sally Stead. Hello, Sally. Getting a card for you. And the card for you, Sally, is Melissa, Enlightened, Riskful Potential. This now is the time to take a risk, get out of your comfort zone, and do whatever it takes to get what you want. Your affirmation is, I will get out of my comfort zone to move forward positively in my life. And you are enlightened, but it's about checking out all the risk and then negating any potential risks that you don't like, and then reaching your full potential. Doing what you need to do to get what you want would be good. Okay. Kellyanne Johnson, thank you so much. She said she loves my work. I love hearing that. Thank you. Now, Kellyanne, this is for you. Love your work. Pulling a card for this month and a card for next month and a card for the month after. You've got the 3 males. Look at this. There you go. There's not a lot of males in the deck, or females or people, but there's 3 of them here. And so the next 3 months, it's about focusing on the men in your life, making sure you're taking charge and control and standing your ground and digging your heel in. You may butt heads with someone, but stand your ground and do what you're doing. You also need to watch your diet and just make sure that you identify any foods that are upsetting you, but that foods that are good for you too. That would be good, Kelly. I just, my body responds when I say your name. I know what I've got to tell you then. Cassie Canterford. Let's get you, Cassie. All right. Need to go essential oil deck, Cassie. Litzia, that's a good oil for you. And it says, let go of any doubt and confusion that might prevent you from moving forward. Find a positive direction that you feel confident with. And your affirmation is, I'm guided to be on the right path at the right time. I'm heading in the right direction at all times. It's about clarity, being confident, and uplifting for yourself and for others. Now I'm going to have a look at the other screen and see what let's see what's happening here. I'm missing some things. Sally asked a question and I missed it. It was, I'm really confused about my international wedding. I love my man, but is the international wedding the right choice? Any guidance would be appreciated. Sally, I'm going to go back to this. I apologise for missing this. Your international wedding, is it the right choice for you? And what's happened is I've seen your name and then I haven't seen that you actually asked a question, but I want to know about this. Right, let's have a look. Is the international wedding for Sally Steed for a highest good? Look, it is going to be a lot of work. It's about you taking charge, confronting your fears about it, but staying in control, because otherwise you're going to feel out of your comfort zone and like nothing's come together. And it's about having fun. Make sure you're having fun. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay? Now, okay, so Steve Smith, I'm sure this is another case where I saw you, maybe not. Let me see, did I not write it down? Okay, Steve Smith, you were up the top, you said hello, I did you won the few ones in, then I saw the question. So what's good is if when you come through, it's lovely you say hello, but then come in with a question as well, especially when you're the early ones, because I get in and I do you quick. So you asked 5 months ago, you said, I'd done enough in a relationship that has now ended. What lies ahead this year? Thanks, Steve. Let's have a look what you need to know. This is for Steve Smith. What does he need to know for his highest good? Right. Okay, this year now is about you making decisions and choices and getting yourself back on track. It's about tying up all your loose ends and just anything you've been battling with, dealing with it, getting it out of the way, because then there is a new relationship coming for you, and yes, it will be positive. Okay, it's as simple as that when you get the modern oracle. Right. Sue Hooley. Right. And it says, hello, Katie. I'd love a card. Thank you. What do I need to know? This is for Sue. Pulling a card. You got Litzia. We've had this one up before. Let go of any doubt and confusion that might prevent you from moving forward. Find a positive direction that you feel confident with. Your affirmation is, I am guided to be on the right path at the right time. I'm heading in the right direction at all times. It's about gaining clarity, being confident, and uplifting. Now I'm going to get one for Wendy Irvine. Wendy is a wonderful support for me. She's always there. This is for Wendy. Pulling a card. Wendy, Helichrysum came up for you. Working with Helichrysum is good, but you're a healer and it's about healing others, persevering where you need to, and releasing the past. It says, let go of sadness from the past and allow your heart, mind, and body to heal. And your affirmation is, I look for happiness in my life and I stay positive. And that's an opportunity card. It's one of the only ones in the essential oil deck where you're being handed something. You're being handed gold here. And I liken it to when we had the 3 wise men bringing gifts. And here's the gift of healing there. And the healing is the gold. And you can see lots, it looks like a gold nugget in a way. And so your healing will be prosperous for you. Now, Lynn Weston says, thanks, my friend. Safe travels. Thank you, Lynn. Sharon says, I did you, Sharon. Lorraine says, thank you. I'm very grateful. You're very welcome. And where are we now? Let's see. Karen King. Getting a card, another one that supports me all the time and always comments on my messages, because a lot of people say, oh, well, we don't even see your stuff. And if you don't like the stuff or, you know, our posts and things like that, well, then they get cut off and you don't get to see them. But Karen, I'm going to pull a card for you. This is for you. The card of guidance for Karen King. And the card I've got is cilantro or coriander, and it says, make the changes you've been wanting to make, then you can blossom into the person that you want to be. There are a lot of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. Your affirmation is, I'm always improving and transforming for the better. It's about being liberated, in control, and celebrating your uniqueness. Now, Margaret Rose Cox says, thanks you for your card today, Katie. You're spot on in with your reading. Thank you, Katie. You're very welcome. Now I've got, check out what's over here. Have I done that one? Mandy Nimmo. Going to get a card of guidance for you, Mandy. Can I please have a reading? Yes, you can. And a Borvite is your message. It may seem like there are some challenges and delays around at this time. Just ride it through. This time will pass. Trust in divine guidance. And your affirmation is, I rise above all obstacles and challenges in my path. And it's about removing blocks this month, taking control and staying grounded. Ramandeep says, guidance for my brother, please. He's got a few important things happening for him. This is for Raman's brother. And geranium. Your brother needs to nurture and love those in his life. Hug those you love and guide them with grace and ease. His affirmation is, I love and nurture the people in my life who are important to me. It's about him being loving, trusting, and tolerant, but also honoring the people around him and trusting their guidance and what they've got to say. It's because all the things he's got happening are all different, it's brought up a generic message for him. So, if you focus on one thing at a time, and I can zero in on that, and that would be even better for him. Thank you, Raman, for putting him forward, though. Kylie Marshall. Hi, Katie. What do you see for me in the next 3 months? Let's have a look. Kylie, what do you need to be aware of for the next 3 months? So I'm going to go April 1st, and April is a good time for manifesting, chasing what you want. Your wishes can come true if you focus on them. May, it's about a cleanup, bit of a shake up around you, especially for those around you, and cleaning up things that you don't need anymore, getting rid of the dead wood. And then June is making peace with the past, disregarding anything you can't change, or make peace with it, forgive those. But this is about something that's already happened, not something that's going to happen. And it's just saying, just forgive yourself and make peace. Go and seek peace as well. I hope that helps, Karen. Karen Lee from HR or HR. I'd love a message card, please. Karen Lee. Copay by Karen. It says, watch out for conflict and strife. Someone is pushing your buttons and it could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment is needed right now. Your affirmation is, I handle all situations with grace and ease and I have peace in my life. It's about being resilient, emotionally strong, and making good friendships. What have we got? Katie Woodhouse. Hey, Katie, hoping you're well. I'm a bit of a weird change right now, work-wise. Would love some guidance if you could. Let me see. This is for Katie Woodhouse. What do we need to know for our highest good about her work situation? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Weird situation. It's frustrating and it's upsetting, and it's about finding some balance, weighing up the situation, deciding what you want to do. I do feel that there's money involved with this, or seeking more money, and it's something you have to have patience with. Don't rush it. But you're going to have to find a way around this and a way to fix it. Don't sit back on your hands. This one's going to require action. Kay Harris, good morning. Oh, no, good afternoon. Just feeling a little displaced. Wondering if you're able to give a little guidance if you're drawn. Yes, Kay. Let's get some guidance for you. Kay Harris. And, well, you're feeling a little displaced, but this is the good luck card. And it's just saying fortune is shining upon you, and this is a lucky time, successful times ahead. So whatever's happening now, you're going to get through this. Success is coming. Your affirmation is, I'm blessed and I'm surrounded by good fortune. I am winning. So it's about now just looking for all the good things, celebrating, bringing that good energy in, and moving forward. Now I'm going back to comments. Lenny Dorr, good afternoon, Catherine, Katy-K. It was lovely seeing you at the Sydney MBS. It was, Lenny. It was lovely to see you too, and I hope you did really well there. I'm going to draw a card, a message for you. This is for Lenny. Lemon or lime. And it's got, hurry up, stop procrastinating, focus on what you desire. It's the right time now. Your affirmation is, I'm motivated to achieve my goals in a timely manner. It's about re-energizing everything, Lenny, and focusing on what you want, being alert and noticing the opportunities as they come in. Amit says, thank you. That was quite insightful. Thank you for your time and kindness. You're very welcome, Amit. Shane Gordon, would you love a card for the next 3 months? Thanks. Okay, Shane, let's get you a card. I'm going to pull, because I'm running out of time, Shane, I'm going to pull a essential oil card for you. And it says, you are on the right path. Keep going. When one door shuts, another one opens. That can lead to improvement. Finish off what you have started. Not all endings are negative. And the next 3 months, I want you to, focus on completing tasks and accepting things that you can't change, and finding another way around them. Your affirmation is, I always successfully complete projects in good time. And and knowing that you are moving forward. I do feel your gifts are moving up a level as well. So you may have a few days where you feel a little bit disorientated. That's just normal. That comes with that. It might just be slight. You're quite sensitive, so you may feel it. Okay. Going back here, I'm going to get a card for Sian, my lovely helper. And what Sian need to know? Frankincense. Time to step up and be protective and a source of strength to those around you. Lead by example and provide loving support. Your affirmation: I am loving and supportive to all those around me. I'm strong enough to do anything I desire. And it's about discernment, being protective, being strong, but also getting in and doing the things that you want to do as well. Right. Right, let me see. There's Lenny's question and I missed it. Okay, Lenny, I'm going to, how do you see my connection with my lady friend B progressing? Let's have a look. What do we need to know? This is for Lenny Gore, lady friend B. Okay, the energy we put out there is the energy we attract. And it says stop worrying and stressing about everything and about your connection, you know, because then that puts off that worry and stress, and then you end up with things to worry and stress about. You do feel a little bit out of your connection, out of your comfort zone, and you are worried that it is a bit of a risk, but she wants to have fun now. And the more fun times you can have her and show how you can be a leader in a gentle way and all the rest of it, the more the trust builds, the more she's inclined to want to take it further. So you're still in the building trust, but she also has things that she worries about, and that's where her head is. And she wants supportive, she wants comfort, she wants stability, and you can get to that, but you still have to put time in and not rush this and wait until she gets to know you better. And I mean, then let's see where that goes. Okay, because things can go either way. And right now, showing her attention, but having the boundaries and being supportive, and then seeing where it goes. Okay. Lorna Nichols. Hi, Katie. Card reading, please. Okay. This is for Lorna. And pulling a card for you, Lorna. And the card we've got is cilantro coriander. Isn't it amazing that some of the cards come up and repeat when there's 53 of them? Make the changes you've been wanting to make, and then you can blossom into the person you want to be. There are lots of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. Your affirmation is, I'm always improving and transforming for the better. So being the unique you, staying in control, and feeling liberated would be good for you. Right. Lisa Marie Warren. Is there anything for me, please? I'm getting a card for you, Lisa. Myrrh. Go where you feel safe and secure. Now is not time to take risks. Do what you know and feel comfortable doing. Your affirmation is, I always feel safe and secure. I am loved. It's about feeling, trust, building trust, feeling nurtured. Nurturing others is always a good thing too. Now, Steve Smith says, thanks. Sue Hooley says, thank you very much. I say thank you to Sian. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means. It's a weird one that's written by Lenny, but not good. Maybe someone else is hacking him. Who knows? I have to do one for Linda Moore. This is for Linda Moore. Thank you for saying I'm truly amazing. That's lovely, honey. And Linda Churmrick. Find time to recharge your batteries, get away from it all and have a rest. Make some holiday plans, walk along the beach if you can. Your affirmation, I love and nurture my mind, body and spirit, and I take time to recharge. Calming, grounding, uplifting. That's for you, Linda, Lindy Lou. And now I'm just going to go further. And Kylie says, thank you. Wendy says, thank you. Katie, much appreciated. Sending angel blessings to you. Oh, thank you so much. And she thanks Sian as well. She's so lovely. And then we have Kay Harris says, thank you so much. I use your oracle cards all the time. Absolutely love them. Oh, thank you, Kay. I really appreciate that. Katie Woodhouse says, that's awesome. Thanks, Katie. I was pulling my own cards as you were talking and I got work changes, obstacles and choices. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Margaret Rose says, I have to go now, Katie. I'm enjoying joining in on these monthly readings. I'll try and join here next time. This is very learning for your cards. That's why I do it, so you can learn my interpretation of the cards and you can see different options. Shane Gordon says, thank you so much. Lenny says, yes, I've been taking the axe to dead wood on my tree of friends and focusing on my spiritual path. Good on you. And then Lorna says, thank you, Katie, you're a special person. You're very welcome. Linda says, thank you, Catherine. Thank you, honey. And Lindy says, just calling out the trolls. Thank you, Lenny. And Jenny Jones says, I love your oracle cards too. It's been amazing that you all joined me. I'm sorry if I missed you. I love having Sian help me because she can get through to where the messages are so I don't miss anyone. I think I did miss Cheryl. I've probably missed lots of them, but Cheryl Virgo wants to know, I want to travel overseas, but I'm not sure which month because of obligations. Let's have a look. What do we need to know? This is for Cheryl Virgo about her traveling overseas and her obligations. Well, it says that there's going to be good opportunities for you to travel. And the travel card actually come up, Cheryl. So it's something you're meant to be doing, but it just says things are a bit chaotic. And I do feel that there is an opportunity there that you can take that you sort of discounted a little bit, but have another look at it and you'll find the right month to go. And you may have to do just a little, change the time that you do, but you are meant to be going overseas. It would be a good time for you and a good time for you creatively as well. So do the trip. And you will find the time. I hope I've given you enough clues. Anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me. I've got a bit of travel coming up. I'm put on extra reading days. If you are on the waiting list, don't despair. You're the people that are contacted first, and we get there. And you just have to, as soon as you get the email, respond. Don't contact us. Just go straight to the link and book. And that way you don't miss out. Stay safe, stay well, and sending many blessings to all of you. Remember, if you're interested in crystal formations for psychics, go onto my website and grab that course. There's so much you can learn, and it really does help amplify your gifts and help you to grow stronger. And God bless you all, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.